What it is and what it ain't, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, you gotta hit that post notification bell button so you'll be in the loop every time I drop a new video. We finna talk about that boy Lil Wayne, man. We finna talk about some of his business ventures, man. We gonna talk about how he became so successful, man. You know what I mean? Cause he came from up under the shadow of Juvenile, Birdman, you know what I mean, the BG, and he rose all the way to fame to be one of the #1 top artists of all time, you know what I mean? In some people category, he is the best, you know what I mean? But he got the best work ethic, you know what I mean? Because, he, got a couple billionaires, you know what I mean? He got, Nicki Minaj, she gonna be a billionaire before it's over with. And then he got Drake, you know what I mean? So shit, he done did what he's supposed to do in this music business, you know what I mean? He made billions, but we finna talk about some of his other outside business ventures, like when he had those bogey cigars, you know what I mean? Back in 2009, you know what I mean? The company had put together some cigarillos for him and shit, you know what I mean? For when he smoked his little reefer or whatever. And he had a little cigar company, you know what I mean? Then he had came out with his own book called Going to November, you know what I mean? And that was way back, I think that was like in 2016 when he signed that deal with the publishing company to release the book and stuff. And shit, he made a lot of money off that. And then he had opened up his own. He had opened up his own record company, Young Money Entertainment, and he signed a lot of heavy hitters on there. You know what I mean? Young Money had Corey Guns, Drake, Jay Mills, Lil Twist, Mac Main. That was his homeboy. Ended up being the president of the record label. His daughter, you know what I mean? T Streets was over there. Nicki Minaj, Gutter Gutter. He had signed a lot of motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? They put together an album, man, called, Young Money. You know what I mean? All about that young moolah. You know what I mean? And that was successful, bruh. Everything he was dropping was straight heat, you know what I mean? And then he had got some watches made, you know what I mean? Some company, you know what I mean, way out of motherfucking France or something, a French company or something, man. They had launched a watch company for him, and it's still over there. It ain't made it to America yet, but he got his own watches and shit. He got an app called Squad Up too. It's a mobile app. It's a game. You know what I mean? Y'all need to go check that out. If you ain't never check out that. Lil Tunchi got, money and everything, man. He getting a bag out of everything. And then he had, Young Money Sports when he was getting athletes and shit and signing them, you know what I mean? He been doing that ever since 2016, you know what I mean? And, he do a little skateboard shit and he always looking for talent, you know what I mean? Like NBA, NFL, you know what I mean? Whatever, just go holler at that boy. Young Money at Young Money Sports. Lil Wayne gonna take care of you because he got a sport agency. You know what I mean? Then he got his own headphones like Beats by Dre. You know what I mean? He got his own, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta go check out Lil Weezy headphones because, they used to see him walk around with his Dre beats, so they end up giving him his own earphones and shit so he can listen to, man. And I believe that's cool. And not to mention his own shoe line, you know what I mean? That Super. I don't know what really happened to his shoe line, but it launched in like 2012, and a lot of skateboarders and shit, white boy swag, they was wearing it. You get your truck fit because he had truck fit. He made truck fit because he was making his own clothing line, and he wanted people to relate to it. So, when he was growing up, he used to buy a lot of knockoff clothes and stuff from this truck. You know what I mean? And people used to see him with the fit on, like, oh, that's that fit you got from the truck. And then that's why he put the two words together and made it truck fit, you know what I mean? Because he wore so many truck fits, But that boy, man, he been grinding, man. I think he got over about 1,000 features out there. It's to the point where Lil Wayne stopped charging niggas for features, and he was like jacking beats and murdering niggas on their own beats. You know what I mean? He was just doing his thing, man. And, you know, he ended up winning over like 5 Grammys, man. When he dropped The Block Is Hot, it was over with, man. It was over. It was a wrap, man. It was good from there. You know, he held Cash Money down. When everybody left, he stayed, my nigga. And, you know, Cash Money is what it is today. He sold over 1 billion albums, and he discovered Drake and Nicki Minaj. Drake is a billionaire. You know what I mean? You got to salute that boy Lil Wayne for all he did in the hip-hop industry, man. Peace. I'm out.